Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 3. And we are almost done. I can kind of see us actually finishing the game in this part, but then again, you never know. I actually thought I was going to beat this within an hour, but, and going on, pretty much going on 2 hours now, like 1.5 hours, but I don't mind because I do like this game. I also like this music quite a bit. In some ways, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still do really like, you know, everyone's favorite Wily Stage 1 from Mega Man 2. And that song is fantastic, but I really do like the music and the Wily music in this game too. Yeah, these barriers, we've been getting rid of them with Hard Knuckle. I know I didn't really say we were doing it, but we are. Oh, actually, I do want to refill Hard Knuckle because at least one boss has that as a weakness. And and there's the boss rush, of course. The boss rush is obligatory for a Mega Man game. So we're almost at the end. We're in the third. Oh, another energy tank. Yeah, the Wily stages are just giving you energy tanks. I don't know why. I mean, this is probably like the 11th or 12th energy tank that I picked up in the entire game. And there was at the time where I had stockpiled 5. Of course, they were all gone in during the revisitations of the older stages, but you know, they were pretty tough. Oh. Actually, I do want to go down this way. I'm just going to have to look forward to editing more parts. Because like I said, I thought this was only going to be like 4 or 5 parts, but we're in part 7 now. So I have all that. I haven't edited any yet, so we have all that to look forward to. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing. I mean, I like having more parts up. You know, it's just more to enjoy, I guess. I don't even know where I was going with that thought, but we are going on like an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half for as far as the game's been going on. But I don't mind. I like this. I like playing this game quite a bit, and I hope you're enjoying watching it. This is, you know, kind of a combination of my belated comeback special slash 50 subscriber special, I guess. I know 50 is kind of an arbitrary number for subscribers, you know, like with 100 was kind of arbitrary for video count, but, you know, whatever. Here we're going to be fighting clone Mega Mans, and they are weak to Search Snake. But only one of them is real. And once you find the real one, you can no. Getting hit does not seem not getting hit does not seem to be an option here. But that's okay. I really don't need energy tanks for the final bosses and such. It's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. Oh, there it is. It's on top, and they knocked me off. But you see how much that did to him? Probably if I had landed those 2 hits, that would have been it. Oh. And when they go back into their little teleporter, then they're invincible. But they're really not all that bad. It's just, you know, they do fire off quite a few shots, and the only saving grace there is that they're weak to Search Snake, very weak to Search Snake. And this is the boss rush level. And all of our weapons are pretty much full. The bosses, by the way, are easy pickings from here on out. We don't have to fight any more, you know, generic Wily Castle bosses. It's just... And again, they absolutely smother you with pickups. Wait, we don't need Rush Marine for anything anymore. I don't see why I even considered It's probably because it's the lowest one, and I usually just go for the lowest one. Ah. You could probably tell I'm not as good as most people are at Mega Man. I do have problems getting hit quite often, but... I made it this far, didn't I? Yep, and here's the Boss Rush teleporter room. So basically we just fight... We're basically just fighting all the bosses again. There really isn't too much else to say, but... I don't really feel like doing a speed-up musical montage. That'd be too much work. So I'm just going to, you know, fight them as normal. Thankfully that wasn't Quickman. Quickman was probably the one I had the most trouble on thus far. We got Magnet Man here. So I see we're getting the two hardest of the Robot Masters out of the way. Or the two, at the very least, the two that are more or less a pain for me to fight. Ah. Comparatively, of course. Alright. And I always go down in like a U shape. That's just how I roll. Gemini Man. Search Snake. Bagoosh. Haha! Next up... Oh, Hard Man. We can actually show off Hard Man's weakness now, which is Magnet Missile, of course. I said that earlier. Huh. That works. I remember back when I still, you know, figured that, you know, if I killed them with the Mega Buster, they don't have a weakness. I used to think that for some reason back in the day, and even when I got to this part, I would still kill Hard Man with the with the arm cannon shot. I wouldn't use the Magnet Missile. It wasn't until later I found out, or until later I realized, yeah, it is Magnet Missile, isn't it? Because there's really nothing else that's weak to it. I mean, not even other bosses. Yeah, there are some of those Mega Man 2 bosses that are weak to it, but... Or namely Metal Man, but... Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I was an idiot back then. Still kind of an idiot now, but... I wouldn't have it any other way, really. It's just who I am, and... There you go. And the last one is... Snake Man. Snake Man's weakness is Needle Cannon, and of course, since he was the first of the second weakness loop we took on, we didn't actually use Needle Cannon on him. In fact, I fought when I was a young kid. I actually fought Gemini Man, and I always used a Mega Buster and 2 energy tanks. That's just how it always, you know, turned out. Most importantly, I do want top spin. Spark Shock. That's all I'll go with right now. I want Hard Knuckle as well. Blech. I'm stuttering way too much today. Alright, and looks like we're at the ultimate level. We got 6 lives and 2 energy tanks. And I highly doubt that we're going to be using any more energy tanks, but, you know, whatever. Why not Magnet Missile? I don't really need to refill anything else. So let's go face off against Dr. Wily. I like the blue health bar there. Anyway, this particular Dr. Wily battle has 2 phases. He comes out in his little crab-looking machine, or turret thing, and the turret is very much weak to Spark Shock. And then we fight him in his little cockpit here. And the cockpit, I believe, is weak to Hard Knuckle, but this is easier. Just keep mashing that B button. Come back up here. And it's really easy just to... you dodge a lot of fire that way, and there you go. Now for this last part, oh well, we're at 11 minutes. We can just cut the. I'm just gonna cut this part short here because I don't know how long the credits are gonna take up. So we're gonna beat it in, I guess, 8 parts. So as you can see, that particular Wily we thought was in fact a fake, and we have gone to face off against the real Dr. Wily. Will we succeed? So the science point to yes. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?